I'm going to keep this one blazingly short because I'm excited and I want to get to work on the things that I'm going to talk about on this episode. This is episode 182 of The Edward Show. This is my daily growth hacking podcast. On this episode, I'm going to talk about 3 growth hacks that I'm excited about. Number 1, I'm just going to jump right in. Number 1, Twitter X ads. They are back. They are working. They're not as crazy as they were in October, where I was getting millions of impressions and thousands of link clicks for $1 a day ad spend. Now, it's more like hundreds of link clicks and hundreds of thousands of impressions. Let me read to you the numbers for the 3 campaigns that I am running. Right after this, I'm going to start another campaign. First one, I have 801,000 impressions. I've spent $2.51, and I've gotten 2,846 link clicks. Pretty good. The next one, 317,000 impressions. I've spent $1.43. I've gotten 964 link clicks. And the third one, which I started this morning, 145,000 impressions. I've spent 39 cents. I've gotten 429 link clicks. That one actually is going to this podcast. And I'm really seeing a bump in listeners from these ads. Very exciting to me. I think the Twitter X ad algorithm has gotten better at bringing me more qualified traffic with these glitched out ads. So I'm hyped. If you want to hear how I do that, you can listen to episode 80 of The Edward Show, where I give a full breakdown. I also have a series on TikTok where I show myself setting up these ads and talking about the edge cases that I encounter, the creatives that I use, the copy that I use. My handle is Build in Public on TikTok. Number two thing that I am excited about is YouTube SEO. Here's why I'm excited. YouTube SEO is a known thing. Using YouTube to target keywords that you care about is a known thing. Yesterday's podcast, I made that one to target the keyword podcast looking for guests, which I also put into an article of mine, and I'm quickly seeing myself ranking between 4 and 2 on the first page of Google. So getting me so excited. And I'm excited because the keywords that I want to rank for are things that I want to talk about on this podcast. So I can kill 2 birds with one stone. I can make yesterday's show, I listened to it this morning when I woke up. It was really good. I re-listened to it and I'm just like, this is a really solid episode. This is a great podcast. It was really good. And I made that to target a keyword and it turned into a great episode. So I'm thinking I can do more of these and they will be great information-packed, useful episodes to my listeners and to the people who discover me through SEO. And then those people who discover me will also become listeners just through SEO for random keywords around growth hacking. And that gets me excited. 2 birds, 1 stone, targeting SEO keywords and making an awesome product in the process, because yesterday's episode I thought turned out very good. That has me feeling nice. That was, I think, episode 181 of The Edward Show. And I just listened to it this morning. It really was solid. And the third thing that I'm excited about, my newsletter went out about this Sunday. Low-hanging fruit search engine optimization, low-hanging fruit keywords. Here's what I do. I export my 7-day performance from Google Search Console. Google Search Console is Google's proprietary tool for letting you access their index. It tells you what you are ranking for. It tells you the keywords that you are showing up for. It shows how many clicks each one of your pages are getting from Google. It lets you submit pages and your whole website to Google. It is the #1 most useful SEO tool because it's directly from Google. And one of the fun things that you can do with it that every SEO knows but forgets all the time, myself included, and then people who have websites, most of them just don't even know about this. What you do is you see what you are ranking for. You see what you are showing up on Google for. So you go to, I'm just going to walk through this with you. I'm going to tell you exactly what to do. So you go to Google Search Console, make sure you're set up on Google Search Console with your website, click search results under performance on the left-hand side, set the date range to last 7 days, and then click export on the top right. You'll see your rankings for the last 7 days. You want to see what you were showing up for recently. You want the most recent stats that you can get. And you can see the keywords that you are almost showing up #1 for, or the keywords that you are almost on the front page for. These, in the SEO world, we call these keywords, search terms that are within striking distance. Within striking distance. That is what we say. When I was doing SEO for enterprise companies, Microsoft, Time, Procter & Gamble, ADP, we would talk to our clients about these keywords. They are within striking distance. We can reach them. We need to be aggressive. And enterprise companies are hardly aggressive. They move so slow. But I'm being aggressive because I love being aggressive. And I'm being aggressive going after these low-hanging fruit keywords. It's what I'm low-hanging fruit because they're right there. You just have to put up a page for them. And I've been doing that. In fact, there was this keyword, podcast looking for guests. I saw that I was ranking number 10 for this. I put a sentence about this keyword in the introduction of one of my articles. One sentence. And that was enough to get me ranking between positions 4 and 2 on Google for this keyword. And I think I can rank 1. With one sentence, that was 5 minutes of work. Had to think of a nice sentence that fit in smoothly with the introduction, put it in, and then submit the changes to Google Search Console. And that was it. There's so many juicy, lucrative, bottom of funnel, purchase intent keywords that I am within striking distance for, that people are coming to my site for, but very few people, because I'm ranking 10, I'm ranking 15, I'm ranking 25. And all I have to do is make pages for these keywords, and I can rank in positions 1 and 3 on Google, and then this will be evergreen. I make the page, and that is it. It sits there, and it brings me traffic week after week, month after month, year after year. And it works with Bard and ChatGPT because I get added to their databases. When somebody asks them a question about what I have to offer, what my brands have to offer, my brands show up, because this is a form of search engine optimization that is immune to the changes from generative AI. Because generative AI isn't going to offer the services or the product that my brands or your brands or whoever's brands bring. Generative AI, for now, is not going to offer that. But they are going to recommend you because you took the time to make the pages for these bottom of funnel keywords, these use cases. I talk about this all the time. You can look at my article, my love letter to bottom of funnel SEO. I wrote that about this. Those are the 3 hacks that I'm excited about right now. I got to go because I got to work on these things. I am hyped. This is episode 182 of The Edward Show. Thank you so much for listening. I constantly have people telling me how much they love this show, and I really appreciate that. Send me a message. Tell me how much you like it. It means a lot. If you know anybody who would find this show useful or helpful or fun, share with them too. That would mean a ton to me as well, and hopefully to them. Thank you so much for listening. I will talk to you again tomorrow. Bye now.